This is Hinza Asif from NFTs Token2049. Today we have a very special guest, Yat Siu, with us. So thank you so much for giving time. Please introduce yourself, but everyone knows about in the Web3 market yourself, but I really want to know about yourself.
Sure, my name is Yat Siu. I'm chairman and co-founder of Animoca Brands. We're a company that's focused on digital property rights. We're known for having many Web3 investments. Companies like OpenSea, Dapper Labs, Wax, Yuga Labs, Axie Infinity, etc. and so forth. Over 450 portfolio companies. And we're also the owners of the Sandbox, creators of games like Brick League, the Mocaverse, and many other things.
There's a lots of things, but right now you raised $20 million for your NFT project. So please explain about these things, and more importantly, how the startup companies work in the just like Animoca Brands, especially for the NFT.
Yeah, so we recently raised $20 million for Mocaverse. Mocaverse is basically our NFT project that has a few elements. The first one is the DAO of DAOs, basically the ability to operate in decentralized autonomous organizations through the Mocaverse, basically through the token holdings of Animoca that own the economic rights, but the governance rights basically go to the owners of Mocaverse. So that's number one. And number two, we have a decentralized identity system that is basically launched something that we call .moca. That basically allows people to have a sort of digital identity that's decentralized, basically allowing people to compose new experiences on top of it, and an experience point system that attaches to it. It's server-bound. And then of course the other thing is that it's a way for us to create an infrastructure that really allows for the network effects that we've built within our ecosystem to be shared with third parties who wish to partake in those network effects. So think of it almost like a kind of Web3 LinkedIn, starting from the sort of Animoca sort of ecosystem.
Alright. So right now there have a lots of things happening in the Web3 space. What do you think which one is the biggest obstacle in the Web3 space?
I mean, there's a number of obstacles in Web3. One of them obviously is the regulatory side. Asia is very forward. For instance, Japan and Hong Kong, Dubai, Singapore are places that have obviously started to really embrace Web3 or support it in a sense. And there are places like the US that are obviously not that supportive. And I think in the places where you have positive regulation, you'll actually end up finding more adoption. Whereas in the places obviously there isn't. It's obviously operating a little bit out of fear, so that's obviously something that I think will be addressed in the mid to long term. That's one of the obstacles. The other obstacle, obviously, I think is a misunderstanding for people from Web 2 to Web 3. They don't really understand digital property rights, and I think part of our job is to help educate the benefits of Web 3, because it's so much better in Web 3 than it is in Web 2.
Amazing. Second, right now the India is also with a part of the Web3 space, and they are trying to move so many steps positively, but they are still the Animoca brand is not in the India market.
We've done investments in India, so we've done investments in Rario, in Goki, and a number of Indian companies. But I think for us to basically enter the market sort of in a more sort of significant manner, it would be helpful to get more clarity from basically the regulators to understand how to get into the space. That's obviously helpful if we had that. But India is a big market and a very important market, so we don't want to ignore it.
So what about the Japan market? Japan market is working in the Web3 space, but there are still lots of things we need to be doing in Japan.
Sure. I mean, Japan is very progressive, we think. Prime Minister Kishida has said that Web3 and the Metaverse is a part of its national agenda. I think as a pretty much creator economy, Web3 makes a lot of sense, particularly with things like NFTs. We have a pretty significant operation in Japan with Animoca Japan, where we have partnerships and investments with companies like MUFG, and then of course Kodansha, Shueisha, and a whole bunch of other partners there in Japan, and sort of a great management and operating team. And of course Sandbox is also operating in Japan as well. We have a team there that's very actively basically helping grow the Metaverse and NFT sort of narrative. So Japan is a very important market for us.
Okay, that's good. So, what about the event Token2049? How's your experience about this event?
I mean, the event was great. Token2049 had a lot of energy. If you walk around the conference, you wouldn't think it is a bear market. In fact, you'd think it was exciting and everything, and it is. And it's exciting to see because people are building and excited about the future of Web3. They don't care about what's happening right now, they care about what they're building. And that is both exhilarating and very helpful.
Okay, thank you so much for giving that.
Thank you,
it's my pleasure that you are here at NFT Studio 24. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And we will see you in Japan soon.
Yes, look forward to that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Please subscribe our channel. Thank you.